Telling your story. You're watching WCBI Sunrise.
Hey, welcome back everyone. So summer is coming to a close for many students, including one of our very own here at WCBI. So here on Sunrise, we've highlighted our interns, and today I'd like to introduce you to a former intern, now part-time worker, Mr. Lathan Dunbar-Keys.
Hi, Keely.
Lathan, there's so much you can say about Lathan. Well, and today I'm obviously going to say it's your last day.
It is.
Because soon you're going to be packing up and headed back to school.
That's right.
Okay, so Lathan, let's start. You are a native of Columbus. You are a former Heritage Patriot.
Yes.
You graduated, I think when you were a senior, that's when you began your internship.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I started my internship here at WCI during my senior year, basically as a production intern.
Okay.
And so like I got to learn the ropes, basically, you know, TV production, helping with like floor directing, audio production, and basically ever since then I just came back this summer.
And then you went to school. Here's some pictures of you at school. And so talk to me, what university do you go to and kind of what all you're doing in there, because we see you met Michael Strahan.
That's right, yes. So I attend Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia.
Okay.
I'm a strategic communications major on the sociology minor. I'm an anchor and reporter for WCBI-TV, which is our newscast on the Hampton campus. Those pictures that you saw was like when we had our trip to New York City. We toured Good Morning America and ABC Studios. So it's a cool opportunity. I love Hampton University. It's a beautiful place.
So what made you decide, you know, this is kind of the career that you wanted to go into?
It really started with my broadcasting back at Heritage.
Okay.
I had co-founded in 2020 the Heritage Sports Network.
Gotcha.
And you know, I just started from the ground up. Literally, COVID pandemic happened. You know, we had to set up different broadcast equipment to broadcast games and athletic events. And so ever since then, I found a passion for it and carried on throughout the years and just been trying to grow in the skill and workforce.
So how has it been going to a school that's so far from home?
It's honestly, I find it exciting.
Okay.
I know like some people might find it like a little bit scary at points, but like I love to see new things. I love to travel, and so to be in Hampton, Virginia, and in the 757 area, it's similar to Mississippi a little bit. The only difference I'll say is the weather is very much colder.
Is it?
I haven't had to wear like puffer jackets so much in my life.
Oh my goodness. So Lathan, you came back home for the summer, and so you've been working part-time for us. So Lathan is usually behind the camera. He is great at everything he does. Here's some pictures of him. And like Lathan, you just have such a great attitude and you get along with everyone.
Thank you.
I guess, what are some of your favorite things that you've been able to do here at WCBI besides meet the legendary Miss Andrea?
Honestly, like I've loved everything about being here at WCBI. The people, you know, the entire production crew is just amazing. I feel like part of the family. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I get to learn in this type of workforce. You know, it's not often that you hear a lot of kids my age, you know, get an opportunity like part-time internships here. And so to every day wake up in the morning, be on Sunrise, and, you know, back then be on the evening news and learn, you know, what it takes to get a whole broadcast going. It's really surreal.
Okay, so stepping outside of broadcast, you are also volunteering at the library in the archives department.
Right.
So talk to me about that.
Yeah, so I work in the archives department with Miss Mona that we had just the other day. I really love working at the library and doing community service because honestly, it's always been like a kind of, I guess, interest of mine to know and learn about history. But I've always wanted to like help and deep dive, understand the process of it. So my role basically is I put different court documents, circuit court documents, and I put them in the Mississippi database for the library and just kind of volunteer and help with whatever assignments they need finishing up on.
Well, that is so cool. And he's also been doing a project too for class that he was videoing here, his day in the life, and they shared it the other day and it was awesome. But Lathan, we are going to miss you so much when you head back to school, but no, we love you here at WCBI and we are so proud of you and cannot wait to see what you got going in the future.
Love you guys.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome into mid-morning. So summer is coming to a close for many students, including one of our very own here at WCBI. So we've highlighted some of our interns, and today I'd like to introduce you guys to Mr. Lathan Dunbar-Keys. Lathan, I'm so glad to have you on this side of the camera for once.
Honestly, yeah.
So guys, Lathan, he was a former intern here at WCBI, and over the summer you've been a part-timer doing behind-the-camera work. And guys, one thing to know about Lathan is he is just like an amazing kid. Like, you are just awesome.
Thank you.
Lathan, you are a former Heritage Patriot.
Yes.
And your kind of love for broadcast started in high school. So tell me a little bit about that.
It did. So yeah, in 2020, I founded the Heritage Sports Network at Heritage Academy. I was the co-founder and commentator. Built from the ground up during the pandemic, and just tried to cover athletic and academic events. And I grew a love for it. And,
okay.
Ever since then, it's taken me on to where you see now playing on the screen, WHOV at Hampton, touring ABC World News in New York and Good Morning America, meeting Michael Strahan.
Awesome.
It's been a surreal experience to just, transpire from Heritage to Hampton and now to be here at WCBI and help out and grow my skills. I'm just grateful.
And so Hampton University, guys, is in Virginia, correct?
Yes, it
so
is.
I mean, you're far away from home.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that decision to go to Hampton and also some of your roles you get to play there at their news station.
Yes. So Hampton is all the way in Virginia for sure, right around the Norfolk, Virginia Beach area.
Okay.
Honestly, it's really been amazing. I've always been a fan of HBCUs. My family attended numerous HBCUs throughout the past, and so Hampton was my choice because I attended Scripps Howard School of Journalism and Communications.
Okay.
And I thought their campus was beautiful. I was like, I gotta choose it.
You've got to do it.
And I'm an anchor and reporter at WHOV-TV, which is the campus newscast. I work with different sports shows on campus and numerous club organizations. But overall, I love Hampton. It's numerous opportunities that are always available. They love to see students like us grow.
Yes.
And, to be back home and a person from Mississippi that's able to travel that far, I can't do nothing but just praise God.
Yes.
Honestly.
No, one thing I also think is so interesting is, you are able to do work in front of the camera, behind the camera. You work in our production room, can do the audio. You could probably direct a little bit. What is, from your point of view, how is it like knowing so many different moving parts of a newscast and just broadcast in general?
I think that's probably the biggest important factor is to know every aspect of what you're doing. From starting out from behind the camera to learning production and knowing audio, floor directing, camera shots, to now, being in front of the camera and knowing how to present your tone, the different aspects of voice change. It's really insightful, and honestly, to be able to carry on and learn from that experience in a workforce like you, where you're being amazing on WCBI, is really fun. I love just learning and hearing so many different stories. And to be a rising journalist and communicator, I think is honestly probably something I'll always cherish forever.
Oh, Lathan, well said. And then also I'm going to say, on top of him working part-time here, you are also volunteering at the library in the archives department. Talk to me about what you're doing over there.
Yes, so I work in the archives department for community service at the Columbus Library. Currently, I've been working on the circuit clerk court document cases. So I've been putting in different dates and types of information in the Mississippi database. It's really cool. It's very delicate pages. You always get to work on. I have to wear gloves. But honestly, it's really amazing to just see actual real documents from all the way 1800s and before. It's really, really special.
And one thing it makes me think of, you're really reading history within your hands. And then you're kind of making history being a part of that.
Yeah.
So Lathan, I guess, what are some goals that you have for your future? I know you're still in school, but maybe while you're still in school for this next year or, out when you graduate.
My goals, honestly, like you said, I'm still in school. So I'm really wanting to be something in the communications field.
Okay.
Honestly, my minor right now is in sociology. I'm a strategic communications major. So basically, I'm trying to find that avenue of if I want to stay directly in media broadcast or work in more of media corporations. So help with the business side of things.
Okay.
I like to understand people's personalities. I like to also help people who are talent-wise. So kind of just, both ways. I'm down that little avenue, but honestly, I think I'll make my way in a couple of years and, you know, see where it takes me.
Look, Lathan, I think you will be great. And I'm just going to say, we have been so blessed to have you here at WCBI. You bring such an energy into the newsroom. You're just so respectful, guys. Like, I'm telling y'all, when Lathan has set the bar, like, he is just amazing. And obviously, Miss Andrea, when she was here, loved you as well. So I just want to say, like, from all of us here at WCBI, like, we are so proud of you, and we are so excited to see what your future holds.
Thank you. I love WCBI. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.